And it's the Pistons to start out. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Rose is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Brown in at the 3.
And boy, what a year it was for Derrick Rose. And the sea of fans hoping that he would get back to what he once was, as he was electric.
And he knocks down the first one. And for Rose, so many had written him off, but he was a huge factor for the Timberwolves.
Rose still has a tremendous passion for the game, and it really shows on the court. His renaissance last season was one of the better stories in our league.
Nowitzki in the post. Griffin's there for 3. Kobe, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Now Drummond. Here's Brown. Outside Jackson takes the 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's Kobe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And it's Detroit's ball. Rose passes to Griffin, and the basket is good.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Now here's Bryant. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 7 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jackson down low. Thomas is on him. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Drummond. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Jackson with it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Passes to Griffin. Over Nowitzki. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And this is where Griffin is dangerous. An assertive shooter feels like he can make this shot consistently.
Here's Kobe. And again, it's New York.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Bryant against Rose to the left side wing. Griffin down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
Injuries have taken a toll on Griffin as he's gotten older, but shouldn't take away from what he's done over the course of his career.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
Griffin hits them both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Bryant. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And that's 13 points for Kobe Bryant.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Detroit now. Doumbouya passes to Kennard. Here's Griffin. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
And shaking off the D like it isn't even there. Griffin's inside game is so advanced.
Morris is checked in for Detroit. Tim Frazier comes in for Reggie Jackson.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Frazier against Thomas.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Markelle Fultz is checked in for New York. And Frazier drops them both. New York with the ball. Outside, Kobe. Offensive rebound. Nowitzki kicks to Bryant. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Frazier outside. He feeds it to Doumbouya. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Kobe throws it down.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
1:04 left here in the first quarter. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Well, obviously a rough start to the career of #1 pick Markelle Fultz. The shoulder injury sort of takes away his shooting ability when the Sixers trade him away. You're rooting for this young man to get back to his game.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for New York. Kidd comes in for Kobe. Frazier the pass to Doumbouya. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Detroit trails by 8. Frazier dishes to Doumbouya. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. New York leading by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fultz kicks to Kidd. A 3 ball. Here's Garnett. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here is Doumbouya. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Detroit, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Both good from the line that time. 9 seconds left to play in the first. Kidd kicks to Fultz. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's New York.
Here we go now.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Markieff Morris. Kennard is out there with Doumbouya. Then there's Frazier. And it's Galloway in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, that's just great lift on the shot from Galloway. You see the elevation, the follow-through. It's a very repeatable motion.
Took him no time at all on that one. Kidd's got his second basket of the game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Doumbouya can't get it to go. New York leading by 14. Here's Garnett. Doumbouya pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Taken away by Kidd. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
A different look for New York. Howard's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Iguodala comes in for Drexler. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Jason Kidd. Now here's Griffin. He's got 8. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Thomas, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And New York leads by 16. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Now you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Blake Griffin. The shot's good. Thomas got 6.
Well, we know this. Jeremy Lin knows how to run an offense. His ability to find the open man, uncanny.
Jackson passes to Drummond. Outside Rose. Shoots over Lin. Here's Drummond. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 6.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And New York making a change here. Brown's checked in. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That one goes. Count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
New York leading by 15. Brown kicks to Lin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Lin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jackson down low. He's covered by Brown. Fade away. The Pistons keeping it alive. A new 14. And it's Drummond missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Howard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Howard's got his first basket.
Well, Dwight Howard, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. A different look for New York. Dwayne Wade comes in for Jeremy Lin. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Brown. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Detroit. Now here's Drummond. He's got 6. Pass to Griffin. He kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Drummond. 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by New York. Wade with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. And Wade slams it in.
I'll tell you, you give him a head of steam, this guy can drop the hammer. Dwayne Wade doing work.
Here's Kennard. He's covered by Iguodala. There's Jackson with the 3. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now.
So not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A different look here for Detroit. Morris is checked in for Griffin. Doumbouya comes in for Rose. And it's Frazier in for Reggie Jackson. Frazier kicks to Kennard. The pass to Doumbouya. Back to Kennard. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Wade has the open look. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
And so it's New York. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Iguodala. Markelle Fultz out there with Kobe. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Rose against Bryant. And it's Rose missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The 3 from Bryant. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Rose up on top, defended by Bryant. Rose dishes to Jackson. Drummond passes to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Fultz. And Drummond kicks to Brown. On its way from Rose for 2. It's rebounded by New York. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Jason Kidd is checked in for Fultz. And Detroit with a change here, too. Galloway's checked in. Outside, Griffin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
The 3 from Bryant. Rebound by the Pistons.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Galloway with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
New York calls timeout. A different look for New York. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Howard. And it's Drexler in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Detroit, Doumbouya is checked in for Drummond. Luke Kennard comes in for Brown. And Tim Frazier subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Pistons. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Blake Griffin. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Kennard. Drexler defending. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. He's got 25. Nailed from three-point land.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They get a hand on it. Frazier the pass to Kennard. Six to shoot. Here's Doumbouya. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Bryant. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Galloway taking his time here. And it's sent back by Kobe. And now in transition is Kidd. Here we go. They get the rebound. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Frazier dishes to Doumbouya. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kennard. Morris trying to free himself up. Nice D from Nowitzki. New York with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Doumbouya. Defended by Nowitzki. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rose kicks to Doumbouya. Here's Garnett, and it's Garnett finishing it off.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now. Garnett, yeah, he can still do this.
And so it's New York with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And let's... take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Markieff Morris down out there with Rose. Then there's Maker, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morris passes to Rose. No good on the triple. New York with the ball. Up top, Brown. He's covered by Brown. Kept alive. And it's slammed in by Howard.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Thomas against Rose. Goes up to the stripe, and the shot is long.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Knocked loose, and so it's New York with it. Back to Drexler. New York calls timeout. And New York making a change here. Lions checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Christian Woods checked in for Markieff Morris. Here's Kobe. Up and in on the layup. Bryant's got 38 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Maker. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Rose against Thomas. Rose passes to Wood. On the wing, Brown. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Rose, good.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
And good that time. Bryant's got 43 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's Wood, top of the key. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Wood's got his first points of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Rose. Again, the Pistons score.
Well, this guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Here's Kobe. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for New York. Langston Galloway's checked in for Detroit. Tim Frazier comes in for Derrick Rose.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. .121 left in the fourth quarter. Galloway, no good.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar. It's tipped, but they'll get another chance. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And at last, they get one to fall.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Pass to Galloway from outside the arc. That one's not going to go. And New York the other way now. Outside Thomas. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Galloway dishes to Maker to the right side.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Free throw good, Frazier. No good on the second free throw. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for New York. And Kobe. Oh!
My goodness.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete. Terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
at the elbow, Maker. Back to Frazier. From deep three-point range, off the mark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.